Hi. So I thought, since you still don't know that much about me, considering my Hey There video was supposed to be to get to know me, but I think all I told you was how old I was. Confession number 1. I hate talking to people. That sounds really weird. I can't ring up people. I hate being on the phone. I can't like ring a doctor. I don't like going to talk to my tutor. I hate talking to people that I'm not that close to, because I'm a very paranoid person, and I always think that I'm going to get in trouble for something. Confession number 2. I love Dalmatian. I'm not Cruella de Vil, I did not skin a Dalmatian to get this. But I have a dressing gown, and I have loads of figures. This one's my favourite. He's called Spot. Original. I used to also think I was psychic. I had a lot of weird coincidences where I'd have a dream. I'd have a dream, and then like the next day or a couple of days later that exact dream would happen, like exactly how it went. And it was only little things, so I think everything I kind of picked up and I was like, ah, that was in my dream, I'm psychic. But I'm not. I truly believed it though. I even bought a book on how to control it, and it said to do these things like you've got to turn off all the phones and stuff, and you've got to like sit and find your inner peace. I never found my inner peace. I am a massive hypochondriac. I will not go to a doctor though. If something's wrong with me, I don't want any chance of possibly having to have a blood test or anything like that, because the only times I've actually been to hospital and a doctor's, I've had bad experiences. I don't really want to go into detail, but it was something that happened when I went to the toilet. That wasn't very nice in itself, and then I had to have a needle stuck into my hand to take blood, and I was awake and I fainted 6 times. I'm a massive fainter. I faint all the time. Well, not all the time. I used to faint all the time. I feel faint all the time now, but don't actually faint. So I went to a doctor about it when I was like 15, and I found out I was anemic and I needed a blood test for that, and I'm just really scared of having another one, because I just said that I fainted a lot and still kind of do. I have a lot of embarrassing stories of those occasions. First time I ever fainted, I was 6 years old, and basically we had to cut along a dotted line in my lesson, and I cut my pinky and it started bleeding, and actually feel faint by talking about it. Okay. I had to put my head between my legs, which isn't a good idea anymore, but then it was classed as the thing to do. And I fainted. I don't remember this because I fainted, but apparently I whacked my head against the filing cabinet, and yeah, I got to go home that day. That was fun. This person in like 2 years above had ran into a wall and there was blood everywhere. We had to line up to go back into our classroom, and I lined up, and then I was like, I saw the blood and I felt faint. So I went to the front and I saw my teacher and I was like, Miss, I feel really faint. She's like, Asia, no you don't, you can go back. I proved her wrong. I fainted right into her boobs, and she was quite a big-breasted woman. And I also get tunnel vision in that I can see what happens when I faint, which is really weird. And so I think my eyes were open, and apparently I was on the floor, and my friends in another line were like hello because they thought I was awake, and I wasn't. Year 5, I got told that I was gifted and talented. Well done me. And so I got all this adrenaline up because I was so excited, and I whacked my ankle the slightest bit, like literally against the metal part of the chair, and I fell faint. And apparently I had a fit while fainting, and I was sat on my chair, and me on this chair having a fit was just moving to the back of the class, and everyone got to watch that, and they got a free break time. In year 9, someone else fainted because we had just had PE, and it was all, and we had to go like 4 floors up, so it was all really humid and horrible, and this girl fainted, and watching other people faint also makes me faint, and I hated this because I thought, oh my god, if I faint people are going to think I'm doing it just because she did it. So I was like, my best friend Cassie, I was like, Cassie, take me out of this room before anyone sees this happen. So she started walking me out the room, and I apparently went on my knees and face planted the floor. And Cassie thought I was following her. It turns out she turned around, I wasn't there, she came back in and I was on the floor. That was embarrassing because that was in front of a whole classroom of people. In primary school, for 2 years, I wasn't allowed out for lunchtime in the summer because a lot of my teachers thought I'd overheat and faint from it, so I had to stay in and play Lego. They are my confessions and my embarrassing fainting stories. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed my pain. I'm sure I have other embarrassing fainting stories. Fainted in McDonald's once actually, but that wasn't much, just fainted in McDonald's. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, I'll see you soon.